Hello everyone, how are you? Harry the Weapon on Friday Night SmackDown NXT Level Up for May 19th, 2023. I did not watch the main event this week as the matches really didn't interest me. Dana Brooke defeated Emma. I don't know who won between Nikki Cross and Tegan Knox. It was the second matchup announced, but I watched NXT Level Up, which is like main event. It's 35 minutes. They usually have 3 matches. I missed the first match. If they did have one, I apologize. But NXT Level Up this week, there was a match where it was Wendy 2 and a woman called Jordan. She's a newcomer. I guess she's a newcomer. Never seen her wrestle NXT yet. Took on the team of Lola Vice and Elektra Lopez. I like them as a tag team. I do like these two with them. Lola Vice was having a hard time dealing with Wendy Chu and Jordan. She couldn't get any offense in. She tagged in Elektra Lopez, who just walked in, picked up Jordan like she was nothing. Dominator into a gut buster. Other power dominator slam move. Then she held on to her so Lola Vice could do a roundhouse kick to the midsection. They worked on Jordan quite a bit. Jordan at one point went to tag out. And she was like, nowhere's near Wendy Chu. Wendy Chu was like, holding her arm out. Tag me, tag me. She ain't Mr. Fantastic, Wendy Chu. She can't stretch out and tag you. She ain't superhero like him of the Fantastic Four. Reed Richards there. It's fantastic. When Wendy Chu got in the match, it went downhill. Like she posed, did a jump up elbow drop. Top rope crossbody, posed. Then she stood there like deer lost in headlights. And then speared Lola Vice for the 1-2-3. Kind of like Otis sometimes, when he's wrestling, he doesn't know what move he should be doing next. That was Wendy Chu there. It was a good match. Check it out if you can until Wendy Chu tags in. The other match was Dante Chin, never heard of him, against a guy named Luca. He's like, kind of like RS. It comes out with a suit and tie and a briefcase, lawyer persona gimmick. It was a good match. It's the first time I've ever seen Dante Chin wrestle. I liked him. He worked on the arm of Luca. At one point, he had twisted around. Then when he had that arm twist around, he grabbed hold of the other arm and started twisting it back. So basically, it was kind of like a double arm submission hold going on there. Luca ran into a big boot from the guy. Dante Chin just destroyed Luca until Luca did a hip toss into a neck breaker. Then a ground and pound. And then a Randy Orton kind of stomp on Dante Chin. Then Dante Chin started fighting back. Luca went outside the ring, grabbed the briefcase, went back in the ring with it. The referee took the briefcase away, and the referee went to deal with getting rid of the briefcase out of the ring. Luca raked the eyes of Dante Chin, then rolled him up for the 1-2-3, and apparently this is Luca's first win on NXT Level Up. Now on to SmackDown. Kaylee Ray and Isla Dawn, NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, defeated 2 jobbers. They wrestled for years on NXT. They are known people. I'm saying it again, I hate that. I don't mean to sound like a broken record, folks. I'm sorry if I do, but I hate that when people that have wrestled for years on NXT, I get it, they're new on SmackDown, but they're well-known people. They don't need to wrestle jobbers. They could have wrestled Lacey Evans, Miguel Rodriguez, members of Damage Control, wrestled Bianca Belair or somebody. They quickly defeated the jobbers, ended the match with a double team. Sister Abigail, one of them, for the 1-2-3. I do like them as a tag team. I just wish they were actual WWE roster talent. Selena Vega of LWO came out to wrestle Asuka. Selena Vega wore this weird looking mask, looked like a rabbit, and it reminded me of the Fortnite skin. That was crazy. How it reminded me of a Fortnite skin. It was a stupid looking mask. She came out. She delivered a running knee to the face of Asuka. Running drop kick, knocking down Asuka. She did a 619 on Asuka, followed up by a top rope Miura. Then Asuka is like, enough of this. Apply the Asuka armbar submission. Selena Vega reversed that. Asuka quickly recountered that back into the armlock submission. Selena Vega tapped out quickly. Asuka won in a very short match by submission. After the match, she refused to let go of the submission hold. So Bianca Belair ran out to make the save. She Finally got Oscar off. Oscar finally let go. She checked on the arm of Selena Vega. And then Oscar missed Bianca in the face again, but she did not. Like, Bianca covered herself, like her face, so only was like the mist only got around here. Like a chin area. Last week on SmackDown, when she missed Bianca in the face, Bianca acted terribly, acting like I've seen people get missed in the face throughout my life in WWE. Asuka's done it. Tajiri's done it. I've yet to see anybody overact how the mist in the face does, and Bianca did. It was terrible, overacting. It was pathetic, honestly. At Night of Champions, Asuka will face Bianca Belair again for the Raw Women's Championship. That's announced. Speaking of the LWO, Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar took on Jimmy and Jey Uso. This was your main event match on SmackDown, but it was originally advertised as the Usos versus Joaquin Wire and Total, the other members of the LWO, but apparently they changed it. Within seconds of the match, Rey Mysterio hit a 619 on Jimmy. The Usos had to regroup outside the ring, and then Rey was doing like a springboard crossbody, top rope swanton drop, Hurricanrana, you name it, taking it right to Jay and Jimmy. And then all of a sudden, he went for the 619 game. Jay just smoked him with a super kick. Then the isolated Rey Mysterio worked on him for a bit. Santos Escobar really didn't get a chance to do much. He did do some moves, but not for very outstanding. Like, it was a good back and forth match, folks. Definitely check it out. Like, either team could have won this match at any point. During the match, the Usos were going up to do the Usos splash double team on Rey Mysterio. All of a sudden, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn came out, caused a distraction. Referee was dealing with one of them. I don't know if it was Sammy. Sammy shoved the other Uso off the top rope. That allowed Rey Mysterio to hit the 619, and Santos Escobar tagged in and hit the top rope splash on him for the 1-2-3. So Rey Mysterio and Santos Escobar, the LWO, won the match. LWO is now 3-0 on wins. And also during this, backstage when Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn came out, Solo Sikoa wanted to go out and help them, and Roman Reigns told him no. Stay. So when they finally do break up the bloodline, it's got to be Roman and Solo Sikoa fighting the Usos. It's not going to make sense for Solo Sikoa into the Usos against Roman Reigns. It's going to be 2 versus 2. Street Profits took on a new team of LA Knight and Rick Boogs. Terrible match. Rick Boogs did gorilla presses on Montez Ford, who could have easily reversed that move at any time. But he kept saying, no, what are you doing? No, like, and then he was doing curl ups with, like, pretending Daniel Dawkins was weight. And the face Daniel Dawkins had was like, this is stupid, but I'm getting paid for it. Finally, the Street Profits ended this. Montez Ford clothesline Rick Boogs outside the ring. Dove over the top rope, knocking down both guys outside. Tagged in Daniel Dawkins and hit the double team spine buster, frog splash on Rick Boogs for the 1-2-3 to end this terrible match. After the match, LA Knight Rose Plant DDT'd Rick Boogs because Rick Boogs lost the match. I do like that how the Street Profits were on Raw. They were getting buried, misused, losing constantly. On SmackDown, they're just destroying the tag teams and winning. So that's awesome. Keep it up, Street Profits. The other match was the debut of Pretty Dilly on SmackDown as they took on the Braun Brutes members Ridge Holland and Pete Dunne. Sheamus was on commentary during the match. Poor Ridge. He ran, going for a shoulder tackle on Pretty Dilly, ran into a double team clothesline. Then he went to run at one of the other members, and one guy leapfrogged over him and basically ran into a DDT by the other guy. At one point during the match, the blonde-headed dude of Pretty Dilly got busted bloody nose. Finally, Ridge Holland tagged out. Pete Dunne got in. German suplex both guys. Cleaned house. And then everybody started fighting everybody. Ridge Holland, so Pete Dunne went up on the top rope to do a move. Pretty Dilly stopped him. And Ridge Holland picked up both guys and delivered a double team fallaway slam on both of them. That was pretty impressive there. Pete Dunne accidentally kicked Ridge Holland, and that allowed Pretty Dilly to deliver spoiled milk on him for the 1-2-3. In case you don't know what spoiled milk is, it's a picture like a spine buster, neck breaker combination. Next week on SmackDown, AJ Styles is going to face Karrion Kross. AJ Styles is going to easily win that match. Sheamus versus Austin Theory is announced for the United States Championship. That should be the main event. And also, Liv Morgan is injured, folks. She suffered an injury in the match against Bayley and Dakota Kai on SmackDown last week. So, Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan have relinquished the tag team titles. So, in 2 weeks on Monday Night Raw, it's a fatal four-way that's announced. It's Raquel Rodriguez and a new partner of her choosing against Sonya Deville and Chelsea Green. Damage Control's Bayley and Dakota Kai, and Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. I'm really hoping Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey win it. It's about time to folk news them as a tag team champions. They could do a really good run as tag team champions if Ronda Rousey would keep her mouth shut backstage and won't get in trouble again between now and the 2 weeks. But what I'm curious is this match to crown new champions. So Raquel Rodriguez has to relinquish her half of the tag team titles. Then gets to have to choose a partner to wrestle for the titles. Why can't they just let her keep her half the titles and her new partner have the other half? Know what I'm getting at there? So next week on SmackDown, Raquel Rodriguez is going to announce her mystery partner, who it is, and they're going to face Bayley and Io Sky of Damage Control next week on SmackDown. Now, before I end this video, something I've been bugging me. Night of Champions throughout WWE history has been known as every pay-per-view where every title is defended, must be defended. But I don't know if it's because it's Saudi Arabia or what, but Becky Lynch versus Trish Stratus, no title match there. Brock Lesnar versus Cody Rhodes, no title match involved, no title involved to me. And Roman Reigns does have to defend his Universal WWE Championship. United States Championship's not being defended. None of the women's tag team title, is not being defended. Like, it doesn't make sense why they call it Night of Champions where not every title is being defended from the previous years. It makes no sense. Like, the tag team titles, the Intercontinental title, Intercontinental title. Oh, and the Raw Women's Championship. That's the only 3 title matches announced. So maybe you might see Rhea Ripley defend her SmackDown title against Natalya be added to the pay-per-view. But it just bothers me. Why is it called Night of Champions where none of the championships are being defended? Know what I'm getting at? Anyways, watch SmackDown, folks, and stay tuned for tomorrow evening from another video I did with my good friend Chris Gocher, a.k.a. Bugs and Bud. It's a new kind of video I did where I asked him questions about video games, wrestling, comics, you name it. I asked him a bunch of questions. It's a new kind of video concept I'm doing. I want to see how it does. And I'm going and I want to do the video with my good friend Jody Graves. Ask him a bunch of questions as well. See what his answers are to them. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.